Prevention ad airing when children are watching. We can't teach children about HIV prevention.
Okay. Why? Why can't we teach them about...
Cause gay.
Captain Planet did this.
Did he really?
There's a fucking... Was it Captain Planet? There was one of those, like, 80s shows that had a thing about having HIV. Hold on.
I could see it being Captain Planet. I don't remember this, but I could definitely see Captain Planet being, maybe, like, having a PSA.
They addressed HIV and AIDS in the 1992 episode A Formula for Hate.
Nice.
It featured Neil Patrick Harris and Elizabeth Taylor as guest stars on it.
Nice. So, TV Land, a Paramount-affiliated network commonly known for providing nostalgic, wholesome, and familiar comedy shows without the need for edgy programming, steps out of line with the current ads for Prep Wisdom.
Wait, TV Land?
TV Land, yeah.
TV Land, okay, so I grew up on TV Land. That's a fucking lie. The entire point of TV Land is to play shows from 30 years ago, irrespective of what those shows were. So sometimes you get, or not 30 years ago at this point, but when I was watching it, it was like Andy Griffith, or like the old...
They mentioned the Andy Griffith show down here at the bottom.
Or like the old Batman show would be on there, but you'd also see like Gunsmoke on there. And I'm sorry, but if somebody does not consider like a hard-boiled Western of any kind not edgy, they're fucking stupid.
It's 1 Million Moms, Cyrus. They're fucking stupid.
I don't think any of them are fucking, otherwise they'd have better things to do.
Well, they wouldn't be moms if they didn't fuck at least once.
Elon Musk has shown me that cannot be the case. In vitro's a hell of a drug.
Okay. So, Prep Wisdom is an educational campaign that primarily targets individuals at risk of HIV, including members of the LGBTQ community. Yeah, that's... Disease prevention targets people that are at risk of the disease.
Pork found in kitchen.
Okay, you're sending me off on for months now.
Yeah?
Months.
Yeah?
Sir, like 8, 12 months. Something along it, like ridiculously
12 months is called
long.
a year.
I know it is, but like maybe not a full year, but like for months we've been like wondering what the heck is happening to all our spoons, because like the cereal spoons. The cereal spoons. We had like one left. I'm like, where the fuck did they all go? We are a blended household. I had a full set of spoons when she moved in. She brought a full set of spoons with her. Where the fuck are all these spoons? We didn't throw any of them out, but they're just missing. This past week, I finally got on my kids. I'm like, hey, have any of you cleaned your backpacks out from when school ended? No. Okay, do it now. Next load of dishes that comes out, all of our fucking spoons are back. Perfect. They just took them to school and then left them dirty in their backpacks for months. And like, if they were young kids, then be like, okay, well, it's on me to like check their backpacks, you know, maybe empty their lunchboxes out every day, stuff like that. But like, these are teenagers. These are high school kids.
Yeah?
My mother did not check my backpack when I was in high school. And I don't think I ever had rotten food in it.
I don't remember if mine ever did. I'm not certain.
Like, I was not an organized guy, but I was not leaving food in my backpack.
Fair.
Yeah, I don't, like... I posted... so the Blue Sky person... I forget whether it was Jenny Tight Pants or Katie Tight Pussy.
Wait. I know Jenny Tight Pants. There's a Katie Tight Pussy?
There's a Katie Tight Pussy as well. They know each other.
Never mind, I don't have words.
It's the internet, man. Okay, so yeah, Katie Tight Pussy posted something about enjoying cleaning other people's houses. And so I retweeted that and was like, I have 5 kids. Anyone who wants to help me clean is welcome in my home. Someone responded to that with, 5 kids? That's practically an army of free labor. Get them to clean up after themselves. Be like, I have tried so goddamn hard. So fucking hard, Cyrus.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do shit. They're disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
It's so, like, no. Kids are the worst. I don't remember, like, again, I had a nasty room as a teenager. It was not clean. It didn't smell like one of my kids' rooms does.
That's depressing.
Yeah, like...
To be fair, I will say this. You might not have known that it smelled that way because we have a tendency as people to
I
get
had parents that would
noseblind.
let me know if it smelled. They let my sister know that her room smelled all the time.
Well, now that I know your sister smells, that's weird.
I'm pretty sure in her case it was just foot odor.
That
She
is
just had a pile of socks in the corner.
I'm
It's
just
not.
gonna let you know that the feet are in fact attached to your sister, probably. So thy statement stands.
Anyway, back to 1 million moms. Away from my gross fucking kids. So Prep Wisdom is an educational campaign that primarily targets individuals at risk of HIV. The Prep Wisdom campaign by Vive Revive Healthcare features Michelle Visage, a well-known television personality and HIV advocate. I think that's anti-HIV advocate. They're the ones being HIV advocates here, am I right? Who also serves as a regular judge on RuPaul's Drag Race, a reality show in which drag queens compete for the title of America's Next Drag Superstar. So it is no surprise that many of those ads includes transgender and cross-dressing individuals.
You know what's really cool? They delineated between the two.
I know. I thought that was weirdly progressive of them.
That's so cool.
But now we have the newest Prep Wisdom commercials are inappropriate for obvious reasons. You haven't given any. What are the obvious reasons? Is it just trans person exists? Is that why it's inappropriate?
Probably.
'Cause I hate to break it to you, 1 million moms. If there were actually 1 million of you, there are a lot of trans kids that are being parented by you guys. So yeah, come to think of it, I'm glad there's not 1 million of them, because that would be really sad for those kids.
In other news, trans person found in programming job.
I was just thinking more along, like, if there's 1% of them and there's 1 million moms, that's what, 10,000?
Something like that.
10% would be 100. Yeah, so it'd be 10,000. So it'd be 10,000 trans kids if there were actually 1 million moms. So since there aren't, that's 10,000 trans kids that are potentially in way better situations. But anyway, do you want to see the actual offending commercial?
Sure, why not? How bad is it going to be?
Well, it's 15 seconds. So this is it.
Time to get some prep wisdom. Choices, choices, choices. And by midnight, they might all seem the same. But there are differences, just like injectable prep options. There's more to consider than the dosing schedules. Know what to ask your doctor. Get PrepWise.
Okay, this is no different than any of the weird advertisements I've ever seen on TV Land. Wait, TV Land's not aimed at fucking children! It's aimed at adults who are nostalgic and sad! Of course, it's no different than seeing one of those fucking "Have you suffered from mesothelioma?" commercials. This is the same goddamn thing!
Yeah, but that was so nothing. Like, there was a guy wearing a netted shirt that someone might have, like, that a kid might have been like, oh, that's a weird way to dress or something. But aside from that, like, I can't see any child ever paying attention to that commercial.
Neither can I.
Like, I thought this was going to be like a PSA going into the dangers of unprotected sex or something like that.
Do you know what it's like being rammed on a Wednesday night? I do, and that's why I get prep. Like, no.
That's what I was expecting. But, like, no, it's just, hey, ask your doctor about a drug that, if you're a child, you don't even know what it does.
Yeah, I think that... Okay, so, unironically, I think that the word snowflake is really stupid and that we shouldn't use it a lot. But, my God, they are snowflakes.
Mm-hmm. So they're inappropriate for obvious reasons, especially when airing before primetime when children are still awake and likely watching television. These particular commercials are airing earlier and earlier in the day, as early as 4 p.m. to be exact. In some areas, when this type of commercial airs early in the evening, family viewing time is ruined.
How? I don't think I've ever seen family viewing time ruined by a commercial.
So, on the I think there's only one of our streaming services that just, the tier that we're on, they just started putting ads in. Do you know what happens when an ad comes on in my house?
You go to the fucking kitchen and get a drink.
Even if I don't, I hit the mute button because they're often obnoxious.
Yeah, because fuck that ad. Like,
and then nobody pays attention to it. And then, like, 30 seconds back into the show, we're like, oh shit. And I unmute it and then rewind a little. So, like, I don't know. That's. It seems to me like this is a big nothing burger. Like, nobody's even going to see this ad.
I mean,
probably more people have seen it now because of them putting up a stink and then me showing it on the stream than would have seen it organically. And my stream is tiny.
Yeah, I think you're probably 100% correct.
And then, I love this. Can you imagine what goes through the mind of a child, tween, or teen when seeing this ad? Probably like, this is fucking boring. I want my show back.
Yeah, they're probably just waiting until they can watch more Leave It to Beaver. I mean, you're on TV Land. What else are you watching on there?
MASH. Would MASH be on there?
MASH is on there, yeah.
Oh, MASH is way more sexual than that ad.
Nah.
Have you seen MASH?
I have.
It's one of those shows where, like, I like it, but I have trouble watching it because there's a lot of basically sexual assault that is played for laughs.
Is painless. It brings on many changes.
I also never found the movie to be funny.
I've never seen the movie. I watched a lot of the show, though.
I watched most of the show, but the movie is just, it's boring as fuck. Like, none of it is actually funny. I don't understand why people like the movie. A parent never expects to discuss sexuality or homosexuality. Homosexuality is part of sexuality. That's why the word sexuality is in homosexuality.
Fairly certain I know plenty of parents who have had to have that conversation.
Well, yeah, but a parent never expects to have that conversation while sitting at home enjoying family time.
Nope. That's what happened with me. I watched Species, and then I had questions.
Yeah.
For anybody in chat who has seen Species, you know why I had questions.
I think I've seen Species. I don't remember.
The entire plot is there's an alien woman who wants to breed.
Oh, then
breeding
no,
kills people.
Species. I have not seen Species. I might have been confusing it with... Hi.
Melody Starflare says, I have seen Species and hot... Right?
I have not seen Species. I think I was confusing it with that David Duchovny movie with the alien. Not the X-Files, the one where he actually fights an alien and they defeat it with Head and Shoulders.
Jessa says, my question is, why kid you watch Species? For the same
I think it's called Evolution, actually, now that I think about it.
Jessa, for the same reason that kid me watched Mortal Kombat and played Mortal Kombat and played Resident Evil and watched Family Guy and South Park, and because I'm sorry, but every single thing that's not meant for kids is the exact thing kids are going to watch.
Yes, Evolution. David Duchovny.
Space is that the Xenomorph Girl movie? Species is, yes.
Otaku Senpai says Surus never saw the movie, but he does know the lyrics. Yeah.
Well, yeah, because
I remember being surprised. Like it was like I heard it. It's like, oh, it's such a mellow, relaxing song, and it's about killing yourself.
So I know the lyrics because regardless of whether I've seen the movie, that's the MASH theme. Even outside of the movie.
Yeah, but they don't sing the lyrics in the show, Cirrus.
They don't sing the lyrics in the show, but if you know the MASH theme and you're a curious motherfucker like I am, you find the lyrics.
Which is why I tried. So I've never actually watched MASH all the way through because of how boring I find it. Like the movie, not the show.
Mm.
And that, like, I have tried multiple times. Most of the time when I turn a movie off halfway through, I never come back to it. But that one, I'm like, I liked the show so much. Yes, I recognize problematic stuff. Let's set that aside for the moment.
I'm going to go on my fucking rant.
Yeah, no, I know. But I liked the show so much, so I'm like, there has to be something good in the movie. And it's fucking Donald Sutherland. He's a good actor, right? It's got to be good. Just no, it is just so boring.
You know, since they don't sing in the show, but my dad sang it every time it came on. We got the whole show on DVD and watched it without the laugh track. That sounds like
a good actor. Yes, his last movie was Moonfall. It actually wasn't. It was some other thing that nobody's ever heard of. But when you get old, you got to be, as an actor, you got to be a bit more discerning because you never know which movie is going to be your last, and might be that you go out on Moonfall.
I'm still upset that Moonfall was not a Majora's Mask movie.
It's such a stupid movie, and I love it so much.
Hey, you made it to the end. I want to give an extra thanks to the patrons who allow me to do this full time. I want to thank Aaron Rail, Astral, Britzkrieg, Jemshin, Poundini, Red Joker, Victoria, Jonas, Craig, Tarika, Fireshard, Smiling GM, John, Dren Hadamada, Creeper, Sagitta, you know I'm not saying that last part, Sylvie Snow, Valis of Seraph, Ottoman Angel, Rooster Rachel, and Fire Panda, who are all my $20 and up patrons.